A small step for business, but a giant leap for bilateral ties. In the capital city of Manama, Israelis and Bahrainis came together for a pioneering 3-day event. More than 300 Bahraini and Israeli business leaders attended the opening ceremony of Connect to Innovate, a first-of-its-kind forum taking place in Bahrain this week. The event brings together Israeli and Bahraini officials and innovators, and was jointly organized by Israel Startup Nation Central, a nonprofit that connects governments, corporations, and investors to the Israeli tech ecosystem, the government of Bahrain, and the Embassy of Bahrain in Israel. The Embassy of Israel in Bahrain was also involved in organizing the event. Ambassador Eitan Naeh told the Media Line that he hoped the conference would act as a catalyst for trade and collaboration, and that a free trade agreement will also be signed very soon.
There's not much left to negotiate. And I think that together with the protection of investment, customs agreement that are being negotiated also are very close to signature.
Israel and Bahrain normalized ties 2.5 years ago with the signing of the Abraham Accords. Since then, the two countries have moved to cooperate in the tech and innovation fields. Startup Nation Central, or SNC, brought a delegation of more than 60 Israelis to the kingdom for Connect to Innovate, including senior government officials, business executives, and entrepreneurs.
We store hydrogen in powder. So basically what you see here, I think we are the only company in the world that can store hydrogen in powder mode. We came to Bahrain because we're looking for sites now to manufacture the powder. And we expect Bahrain to have renewable energy at affordable prices or very cheap prices, and that will be a good backbone to manufacture the powder here for off-takers in the region.
The event kicked off with a special VIP gala event featuring some very distinguished speakers.
Our vision is to further cement Bahrain's established reputation as a leading hub in the Gulf for talent by building an ecosystem of innovation. We want to attract the best and the brightest to choose Bahrain as their base.
Since the signing of the Abraham Accords, we knew that we are paving the way to a new era of peace in our region, and we're hoping that we will be able to build benefits that can be felt on an individual level.
During the opening ceremony, a memorandum of understanding was signed to promote human capital development between Bahrain and Israel. SNC signed an agreement with Tamkeen, a semi-autonomous government agency in Bahrain that provides business support solutions. U.S. envoy to Bahrain Stephen Bondi told attendees that the Abraham Accords remain of the highest strategic importance for America.
I now, however, feel the challenge of increasing the pace of strengthening ties between Bahrain and Israel. The excitement of opening relations is fading, and the hard work of building a sustainable relationship for the long term is right in front of us.
According to Ambassador Eitan Naeh, Israeli tour operators are also visiting the kingdom in the hopes of launching tourism initiatives in the near future.
More and more Israelis are finding out about Bahrain. We have a group here that is visiting now Bahrain, Israeli tour operators and tour organizers. So I think that we'll see more Israelis here soon. I think that we're already seeing more Israelis. I certainly see an increase in number of Israelis coming here in the past few months.
Bahrain's economy is heavily dependent on oil and gas, with petroleum accounting for 60% of exports. But, like many other Gulf nations, Bahrain is shifting away from fossil fuels and looking to diversify. Many challenges remain before relations with Israel can reach their full potential.
I think both sides need to learn more about each other's capabilities and culture. Obviously, there are differences in business culture, but also a lot of complementarities. Our role is to create those early success stories and celebrate them so that many Israeli and Bahraini companies and entities will follow that path.
The normalization of ties has already led to a revival of Jewish life in Manama. The recently renovated synagogue in the capital has weekly services for Bahrain's tiny Jewish community, which numbers several dozen people. Huda Nunu is a second-generation Bahraini and the world's first Jewish ambassador to be appointed from any Arab country. She said that Jews have long felt safe in the kingdom.
We don't feel any anti-Semitism here. I've grown up here. I've never had any issues with anti-Semitism. Everyone knows we're Jewish and they accept us as Jewish. Now, with the Abraham Accords, yes, Jewish life is growing. We have a synagogue here. It was the only functioning Jewish synagogue in the Gulf until very recently.
Connect to Innovate also included professional workshops, lectures, and panel discussions on the future of banking and financial technology, water security, and smart energy. Many meetings were held behind closed doors, and some important deals were inked. Blade Ranger, an Israeli solar tech company, announced that they would be partnering with Alpha Solar, one of Bahrain's top energy providers. The two aim to maximize power generation with the help of autonomous solar panel cleaning robots. Trade between Israel and Bahrain is still relatively low. In fact, it's only in the tens of millions of dollars annually. But business leaders and officials at Connect to Innovate hope that it will help catalyze collaborations and drive forward ties between the two countries. From the capital city of Manama in Bahrain, this is Maya Margit reporting for the Media Line.